If you watched the First Steps in Self-Regulation video, then you learned how to recognize your upset, hit your pause button so that you can put space between your upset and your reaction. You learned how to take 3 deep breaths, and we showed you the star breath, the balloon breath, the drain breath, and the pretzel breath last time. And then we introduced you to 4 of our buddies, 4 of our feeling buddies, and we introduced you to the basic 4. Well, today I would like to introduce you not only to the buddy, bring them back, but each buddy has a cousin. So I want to talk to you a little bit about each buddy and their cousin. So I'm going to start with angry. Remember that last week? Well, angry's cousin, can you guess what that is? Angry's cousin is frustrated. Now, when I'm angry, it's usually at somebody or something, really angry at what they're doing. If I'm frustrated, it's usually something in myself, like maybe you're learning how to tie your shoes and you just can't get it. Or maybe you want somebody to listen to you right now and they're just not doing it. You might feel frustrated. So I'm going to show you, I love this little case because each buddy has their own place. So I'm going to put angry in this pocket, and many of you already know how to read, so you can tell angry's name is right on the pocket. But for those of you who are learning, A-N-G-R-Y, when we put those letters together, they spell the word angry, just like when you put your letters together for your name. And so frustrated has many more letters. And for those of you who not sure yet, I'm going to spell frustrated. F-R-U-S-T-R-A-T-E-D. Frustrated. So that's the cousin to angry. All right, now let's look at, who is this? Scared. Yep, scared. And scared's cousin is, anxious. Can you see the difference? Just a little bit in the eyes, a little bit in the mouth. We have scared and we have anxious. Yep, their cousin. Now, if I'm scared, remember last time I talked about like that big dog is running at me and I'm feeling scared? Well, anxious is a little bit more like I'm worried that something might happen or it could happen. So like maybe you're at the doctor's office and you have to get a shot, and so you're feeling anxious because it might hurt or I don't know exactly what's going to happen. Maybe you felt a little anxious about being out in public because you were worried about getting the virus. Maybe you felt anxious about being in a new place or around people you didn't know. Or maybe you had to give a big speech in front of everybody. Or maybe you thought when you walked across the stage you were going to fall flat on your face. Those are all some times when we might feel anxious. It's not really happening, but we're thinking about what could happen. So let's put anxious in his pocket, scared his pocket, and then we'll move on to sad. Well, can you guess what sad's cousin is? Yeah, disappointed. Yeah, I might be disappointed when I was supposed to go play at the park or have a picnic or go to the zoo and a big storm comes in and I cannot go. Or what else might you be disappointed in? Maybe your friend was supposed to come over to play and then they got sick and you felt so disappointed. You were looking forward to it. All right, let's get these cousins into their pockets. Put sad here and disappointed here. Okay, and then of course we know happy, right? And happy's cousin is calm. Calm, and that's how we feel on the inside when we're relaxed. We can usually think pretty clearly. That is calm. And again, they look similar, but they're not exactly the same. So, no matter how you're feeling, when you start to, oopsie, sorry about that, calm. There we go. No matter how you're feeling, and especially when you have those feelings of upset, I would love for you to practice this week recognizing what happens with your body when you get upset. Practice hitting your pause button. Practice taking deep breaths. And I would suggest practicing some deep breathing even when you're not upset, so that when you are upset, it comes naturally. You don't have to think about it. As soon as you hit that pause button, you can automatically take a deep breath. And then I want you to also this week really try to name your feeling. Name the feeling that you're feeling. So, and remember, a feeling is different than a thought. I might say, well, I might say, I feel like you shouldn't be climbing that tree. And what really I mean is, I feel scared that you might get hurt while you're climbing that tree. So see a little bit of a difference. So think about and see if you can identify the feelings you're feeling. When you do that, and I get good at that, you again will move into this part of your brain in the front, and that is the part of your brain when you're calm that helps you to be able to find solutions, good and positive solutions to your upset. So you go ahead and practice that this week, and then our final video will be on the last 2 steps of self-regulation. But practice that first, and we'll see you again.